Okay, so in one of my recent videos, I said that I was going to talk about the kind of dog that this is. And actually, strangely enough, what this dog is, he's a purebred German Shepherd. But unlike most German Shepherds, he's got this white coloration. He's got it on his chest, on his paws, and on his belly, and then a little bit right here on the top, and then on the tip of his tail, and clear on down to the bottom of on the bottom side of his tail. And what this coloration is called, it's called the panda color. And it comes from it's a genetic mutation that actually happened back in 2000. And it actually came from two normal colored German Shepherds. It was just one dog in the litter that came out with this color. And I've actually got it written down right here. And so the first ever recorded panda mutation occurred spontaneously in a female dog. I'm probably not going to pronounce this name right. Leukinkas franca von Phenom, back in 2000. A study published by UC Davis in 2016 found that the panda marking is the result of a dominant mutation of the KIT gene, or the CD117 gene. DNA testing conducted by the American Kennel Club proved that their lineage is 100% purebred German Shepherd. It's a dominant gene in certain dogs. Some dogs have it, but for the most part it's rare. Like, most dogs don't have it. It's only a few of them. And then you've got some controversy. So these show dog people, they consider this color to be a fault for showing, so you're not allowed to show these dogs anywhere. Any reputable showing program, you're not allowed to show your dog in that if he's got this coloration. A lot of those people, they want to say that it's not a German Shepherd. So even though in this case it comes out and it's just a spontaneous gene mutation, and it came from two purebred German Shepherds, but the show dog people, they don't want to say that it's a German Shepherd. They consider it a fault, and so you're not allowed to show them. And they're recognized as a German Shepherd. They're not a designer breed. They're not a mix. It's a purebred German Shepherd. And so if you look at his face here, everything about him besides the color, he's got German Shepherd conformation. So his face, his ears, the way his body is shaped, all that. Everything about him physically is German Shepherd. But the color doesn't look like your typical German Shepherd. And it's just that spontaneous, it just happened one time, just by random. Okay. But I mean, other than that, he's just your typical German Shepherd. He doesn't learn any different than any other German Shepherd. He doesn't act any different than any other German Shepherd. He's super confident, like most German Shepherds. He's a German Shepherd. Disagree with me if you want, but the evidence proves that he is. What do you think? Yeah. But that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to kind of get that out there to the public, and just because this is the first time I've even seen a dog like this. I didn't believe that it was a German Shepherd. I thought it was mixed with like a Border Collie, or it was mixed with like a Australian Shepherd. Whenever he was a puppy, I saw a picture whenever he was a real little puppy. He looked just like a little Australian Shepherd, and that's what I thought he was. And the owner said, no, he's a German Shepherd. And I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. And then she brought him to me, and I started looking at him, and I'm like, he kind of looks like a German Shepherd. Other than the coloration, I'm like, he looks like a German Shepherd. And so she told me what he was, and it's he's a panda German Shepherd. Yeah, that's what it says on here. And all that is the coloration. There's this other one called something bald. Baldwin, bald face, something like that. Something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but piebald, I think. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure if that's what it is. I think it's piebald. Piebald. That's what it is. Piebald. Piebald. That's what it is. That's 100% what it is. I just remembered. But they look a lot like a German Shepherd mixed with Australian cattle dog. They got he's got ticking on his face, but they're like full of ticking. They look just like what you see riding around on the flatbed farmer trucks. And they got a whole like spotted face. It's white underneath with black spots. It's really neat. That's another genetic mutation that I had never heard of until I started looking up what he is. And it's really interesting. That'll be the next one that I look into. Probably won't ever see one in real life though, unless I start looking into. I probably won't ever get to train one in real life. But if I look hard enough, if I decide that I want to go see one, I'll go see one. But I doubt if any of them are gonna walk through these doors. That'd be cool though. There's some other colors that I'm gonna look at that I didn't know about. There's blue ones that are pure blue. Those are cool looking. They're like a grayish blue tint. They're really, really neat. We think. But anyway, that's all I wanted to. That's all I kind of wanted to talk about. I think it's interesting, so I thought maybe other people would think it's interesting, and so I thought I'd make a video of it. I think I'm gonna put this video on Facebook and YouTube. I think. Yeah. Actually, no. I'll probably just put the link up there. I'll probably just put the link on Facebook, and then you guys can click on the link, and it'll take you to YouTube. Yeah. All right. That's all I wanted to talk about. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get off there. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. You're fine. Come on. Oh, that was graceful. You're not hurt. See that? He's built like a brick house. Just like a German Shepherd.